Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan and I will show you a quick demo on how you can use a camera to ingest unstructured data into a knowledge store and subsequently enhance your prompts with contextual information, all with the help of the MuleSoft AI chain connector. In this demo, I will explain a use case and break down the individual steps according to the RAG framework. Our task at hand is to answer a set of questions in a Google Sheet, but unfortunately, we are currently lacking the context and knowledge to answer them. Let's see how we can change that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here you can see the RAG framework. I won't go too much into the details here, but should you not be familiar with RAG, I recommend you to check out the content that my amazing colleagues have posted in our LinkedIn group in the MuleSoft AI chain project. As RAG consists of two phases, we first need to build the in-memory knowledge store, and subsequently we can prompt our AI agent who now is in possession of contextual information. Let's start with the first phase. With the MuleSoft AI chain connector, we can generate a knowledge store very easily. Let me show you that on Postman. We click on Send and see a confirmation of the generation process. Perfect, that seemed successful. Let's have a quick look whether our AI agent is already able to answer the questions in our Google Sheet. This is our Google Sheet. On the left-hand side, you can see some questions that need to be answered by our AI agent. Let's try whether it already has the knowledge to answer them. Okay, it seems like it is still lacking some context. That means now that we have generated the knowledge store, we need to fill it with knowledge from unstructured data sources and then generate the respective embeddings. Let's do that with a web client here that my colleague Burak Tosh has provided me with. Now we ingest all the context that is needed to answer the questions in the Google Sheet from unstructured data sources. Let me fast track that process a bit. And as you can see, the MuleSoft AI chain connector can even handle handwritten text. So now that we have ingested the contextual knowledge, we can go into the second phase. In the second phase, we start with prompting the AI agent. The AI agent now enhances the original prompt with contextual information from the in-memory knowledge store. So this works like the following. So we start with a prompt, search for the relevant information, retrieve the relevant contextual information from the knowledge store and add it to our original prompt, ingest everything into the large language model of our choice, which then returns a response to the original user, which in this case would be me. So let's see how that works in action in our Google Sheet. Back in our Google Sheet, we type in the function again. And as expected, now our AI agent is able to handle the questions as it has received the necessary context. We can, of course, also extend these and see that it is able to answer all the questions now. So you now might be wondering what is under the hood. Let me quickly show you that here in Anypoint Studio so that you can build it out yourself step by step. We have three flows. The first flow generates a new knowledge store. We have a listener that listens to the endpoint generate, and whenever it is triggered, we generate a new embedding store or a new knowledge store at this file path. The second flow is the webcam flow. It is also triggered by an HTTP listener, and whenever it is triggered, it scans the image, or it takes the image and analyzes it with AI, copies this payload, this output from here, writes it into a temp file, embeds it into the knowledge store, deletes the temp file here, and then we return the original payload that we have received here from the image read scanned documents. This is also the part which you have seen in the demo that returns the JSON file in a raw format. The last flow, is concerned with the actual prompting process. It also has a listener which listens to the endpoint prompt, and whenever it is triggered, it takes the question from the payload and adds some additional instructions like please answer the questions based on your knowledge, be short and precise, don't invent facts. And then the module returns something, and we take the payload.response and return that to the Google Sheet in our case. So that is everything I have on AnyPoint Studio, and as you can see, it is super easy to build it out yourself. So with that, I wrap up my demo. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure to check out all other demos that my amazing colleagues put out on a regular basis. Until next time.